Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. Let me get the stream started. Let me put in all my tags and all that stuff. Let me do that first, and then I'm going to share out this stream, and then the stream is going to really get started. It'll really get started over here. Hold up, guys. Hold up, guys. Hold up, everybody. Hold up. We go to here. We go to YouTube Studio. Let me put in these tags. Let me put in these tags. Let me go to live. Let me go to details. There we go. Paste and save. And now I just got to pretty much share this live stream out. Let me go do that. Let me share out this live stream. All right, let me share out this live stream. Let me share out the Twitter. I am live streaming right now. There we go. Tweet. Then I gotta, share this again on the YouTube community tabs and all that. Now I gotta just share it out on the Discords. And then I'll get the show started. Hold up. Hold up, guys. Hold up. What's up, Albert? What's up? What's up, Albert? What's up? What is up, Albert? How's it been, man? How's it been? Hold up. Okay, almost done. All right, okay, hold up. Okay, that's cool, okay. Oh, Lord. Delete this. There we go. And now I got that done. So, all right, so let's get on to the live stream. That's right. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is officially coming to PC, as you guys can see here right now. Look at that. It's real. It's legit. It's not fake. It's not cap or anything like that. This is the real deal. Nothing more, nothing less, y'all. This is the real deal. This is the real deal right here. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It's coming on Steam on July 26, 2023. And Nix's Software is helping, Insomniac Games to port this game onto the PC. Now, let's go down even further. As you guys can see, there's no minimum requirements yet or recommended requirements yet, right? Or anything like that. So, These are some of the PC features. Choose from a wide variety of graphics quality options to tailor to a wide range of devices, all the way from high-end PCs to portable PC gaming devices. Sounds like to me like they might support the Steam Deck, which is great. Because I'm wondering, how would this game perform on the Steam Deck? I'm predicting probably around 720p, 30 FPS, with FSR 2.0 Ultra Performance turned on. That's my performance prediction when it comes to how the game will perform on Steam Deck. That is my prediction. All right, so what else? Witness the very latest performance-enhancing upscaling technologies for yourself, including NVIDIA DLSS3, AMD FSR2, Intel XeSS, and Insomniac Games Temporal Injection. NVIDIA Reflex and image quality enhancing NVIDIA DLAA are also supported. See the Omniverse brought to life with the option of unlocked frame rates. You can also enjoy ray trace reflections as well as newly added ray trace shadows for exteriors. And ultra-wide support for 21:9, 32:9, and 48:9 triple monitor support resolutions. So yeah. Seems like it got some more stuff, this PC version than the PlayStation 5 version. Now, here's the question that I've been thinking about at this point in 2023. When will PlayStation Day and Date with single-player games, when will it happen? I think it'll probably happen in the PlayStation 6 generation. Not this generation. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But PlayStation 6, though, I can see it happening. I can definitely see it happening. Nothing more, nothing less. I can definitely see it happening. So if anyone wants to come in here and express their thoughts on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming on the PC, here's the link. All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got everything on track again. Let me go to my settings real quick. Audio. Okay, there we go. If anyone wants to come in this stream and express their thoughts on Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart coming on the PC, then by all means, the link is right there. Is right there. What's up, Albert? What's up?
What's up, Lavon?
What's up? What are your thoughts on Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming on the PC? What are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts are this is good for Sony to bridge the gap between PS5. Now I got two thoughts on it, right? Because as you know, I'm not really like a gaming commentator like you, but my novice take on it. Bottom line, more people are playing on the computer than ever before. Sony needs to have a presence on the PC, period. So they're competing with Microsoft at their own game. The question is, and you can answer this, Is it easy to get these games running on a typical PC? Do you need a major gaming rig to play these games? My other take on it. Sony is not putting enough faith in their PlayStation 5. They need to, instead of doing these ports and whatnot, they need to start making some real games. Some real fucking games for PS5 to make it a system that everyone has to go out and buy.
What do you think of the system right now?
I mean, I don't own one, so my opinion, you gotta take it for that. What I think about it now, I think there's too many ports. There's too many ports. They started out with too much of this. Hey, this is South Florida flavor right here. Boom.
Oh, okay.
But but get this. There's too much cross-gen shit going on in the beginning of this drop. When PlayStation went from PlayStation regular to PlayStation 2, yeah, the launch titles were shit. But they didn't give consumers
you noticed that leap. Graphically.
Yeah, bro, you totally noticed, bro. Night and day. And it seems to me, okay, so like the PlayStation 2, the developers had issues making the games off top. It took about a year for them to get comfortable. But they didn't give the consumers a choice. It was either stay with PlayStation and get these shitty $10 games that they were making for the budget market, or go to PlayStation 2 and play the games that everyone's talking about. So is PlayStation 5 doing that? No, they're not. Now, I think Square is going to bring it when they release Final Fantasy 16 for that hardcore market. They're going to bring it, but they need to have a new addition to this 7 remake. They need to have 7 remake part 2. They need to have it on the shelves right now.
Yeah,
they need to push Enix. Yeah, no, dude, totally. They need to push Enix side of things to get a new Dragon Warrior game on the market. Now I know they're making a new Monsters game, but that's gonna be for Switch. They need to make 12, and they need to bring the heat heavy. I think the online thing is over. What do you think about this? You tell me this. Do you think, hey, because you know I'm a JRPG head.
What just happened? I don't know what just happened.
If they put out a new Dragon Quest game and they make it online like 10 was, you think that's a good look? Okay. Or do you think they should come out? Because as a fan, I think they should come out with part 12, a single player experience, period. Put it out on the PlayStation 5.
I say probably come out with 12 and showcase the PS5 and what's it capable of. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do too. And Dragon Quest is the perfect thing for that, because the Japanese market is in. Like, dude, they're gonna sell PlayStation 5 just for Dragon Quest. And people look at Dragon Quest as this simple game. That part 11 pushed some shit. Like it was not that simple of a game. It was a good game. It was a big game too.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm saying is this. Right now, the market shows what it does with what people want. Tears of the Kingdom, killing it. At GameStop, Tears of the Kingdom, you can't even get a copy of that game. Absolutely murdering it. Is there a game like that on PlayStation? And Nintendo's doing that with old hardware.
Yeah, they are. They are.
And are you playing that game or no?
No.
Yeah, I know that's not your lane. No, but still, I mean, you comment on the market, so you know what gamers like.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Now, I know you're excited about Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Is Insomniac Games making a new version of this? Because it's a good series.
It's Nexus Studios. It's Nexus Studios that's making the port. That's who's making it.
Right, but are they working on a new? Are they working on a new game for the market for PlayStation 5?
They got what Insomniac or Nexus.
Insomniac.
Insomniac is working on Spider-Man 2.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
They
that's
need
what
to
they're
get that
working
out on the market, and that's coming out this summer, right?
on. Fall. It's supposed to be coming out on fall. What's up, Ricky Brown? What's up? What's up?
What up, Ricky Brown? Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. So, hey, so how'd you feel about that showcase? I didn't watch that showcase.
I thought it was mid. I honestly thought it was mid.
Yeah, I actually remember your upload about that.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, and what do you think brought it down? Because I didn't. I watched bits and pieces of it.
Honestly, what brought it down for me was a lack of, single player games that's coming on the PlayStation 5 next year. I don't know anything. I don't know if
I saw a lot of indie games. A lot of shit you can buy on Switch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Game Pass too. Yeah, Game Pass.
Yeah, they need to do two things. Like Sony, I'm sure they don't need to do anything. Do you have the numbers on who's leading the market in hardware and software sales? Because I know it's Nintendo, but who's number two? It's gotta be PlayStation.
Probably.
Because now,
PlayStation.
Yeah, probably. Because now I can walk into a Target and get a PS5. Best Buy has them sitting there waiting to be bought.
Yep.
I feel like Sony needs to bring what the market is demanding, and that's old PS3 games readily available for their game, whatever their equivalent is to Game Pass, PlayStation Plus. Need to bring that. They need to bring now, okay, so I don't know if you're watching this game footage of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Not a huge game, but the online factor, that will satisfy that. People that don't want to play Call of Duty, they can play that shit. Okay. And when the fuck are they going to do a part 3 for Last of Us? I mean, you got the game, you got the TV series going. You have an opportunity to turn regular viewers of a television series on HBO, the biggest platform on paid stream services, and there's no new game available. Where the fuck is Naughty Dog?
Probably working on Fractions or whatever. And
exactly. They're working on some fucking game that no one cares about.
Then I can maybe see a Last of Us 2 PC port maybe happening, and then Last of Us Part 3. That's a possibility.
I'm telling you, man. Like there's guys that I fuck with in this community that were hardcore PlayStation guys, and now they all built their gaming rigs. They're on PC. It's like they don't even care about a PlayStation 5 because they can get more out of their gaming rig than they can out of a PlayStation 5. Hey, I have a question for you. Are you playing your Steam Deck, or is it just a bathroom accessory?
Yeah, I'm playing my Steam Deck. Yeah, I'm playing it.
What kind of games you like on there? You like the quick puzzle games, or you like the fucking big games? You do any RPGs in there?
Yeah, some big games. Yeah, some big stuff. Yeah.
Hey, so what's this about? I'm not saying you did this, but what's this about Dolphin Emulator getting shut down on Steam?
Well, okay. Dolphin Emulator, since it was supposed to come out on Steam or whatever, so Valve asked Nintendo of America to see whether or not it was okay for.
Oh,
What do they think of the idea of Dolphin Emulator being released on Steam? So they were like, we don't really like that, basically. So Valve
of course
decided to
not.
take that down. And also,
I mean,
too,
yeah, of course.
turns out that there's some, encryption keys or whatever that's matching Nintendo's encryption keys when it comes to emulating Wii games and all that. If you have tried out Dolphin Emulator, you notice that it doesn't really ask for BIOS or anything like that. Like if you use like any other emulator, like a PlayStation 1 emulator or a PlayStation 2 emulator or whatever, like it normally asks you the BIOS. In Dolphin's emulation case or whatever, it doesn't ask you for the BIOS or anything like that. So I could see future versions of Dolphin emulator to where they might ask you for the BIOS file in order to get the Wii games running and all that stuff. What's up, Ricky? What's up?
Yeah, because Nintendo's gonna have to address the issue. They're gonna have to get these games quicker on Switch. All these games that people are stealing online, pirating, whatever, emulating. I mean, they gotta, because there's a market for it. Like, people don't want to steal the games, but they will if they have to. They gotta get these games to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not okay. So on the Wii, with the Virtual Console, you can get TurboGrafx games, play it on the Wii. Like, what happened to those days? Like, I understand Konami owns it now.
I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I was saying. So Spider-Man 2 comes out. You buying that shit day one?
I don't know about day one, but yeah, I'll buy it. I'll get it.
Boom. Hey, so let me ask you another question. The glasses. I love the fucking glasses. Is that? I think channel note. I think it's a great look. I don't want to put too much attention to it, but as a fan of the Lavon Cason channel, I love the glasses, and I think it's a good look, and you should keep it going, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. How many years it's been since you've been on YouTube? You've been on for a minute.
Yeah, I've been on here for a minute. Since I was like 13. I mean, recently, since I was like 19, I started to take it more seriously. So for the past 4 years, I've been taking it more seriously. Yeah.
And going forward, what's in the future for the channel? You want to keep it how it is now, or do you want to start doing game reviews? You want to start knocking on a RGT 85 number, kind of like audience kind of shit.
More product reviews.
I think that's your strong suit. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because when you were doing those cell phone reviews, that was a good niche, because you know the numbers, you know the processors, you know what's going on in that hardware.
Yeah.
And phones, fuck consoles. That's good for the retro gaming community, but for all of YouTube, people deal with phones more than they do with video game consoles. Like that new Pixel, for instance, with the 3 screens.
Yeah,
that shit looks like a game changer to me.
Yeah, they all Pixel. They also got a tablet too with the Google Tensor G2, the second generation Tensor. Yeah. Yeah, it's
I
coming
mean,
out. I think next month, I believe, and it's like $500 for the 128 gigabyte model, and I think like $599 for the 256 gigabyte model.
that shit right there is an Apple killer, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. OnePlus got a tablet out too. They do. They've been doing their thing. They got a
Like
tablet out.
I don't own one now, but I had a Moto at one point, and the construction wasn't what I liked in a Motorola. Like Motorola was based down here in South Florida.
Okay.
Everything used to be Motorola. I had the original chip phone, the flip phone, the Razor, and I bought the Moto because the extended battery, and it was a gimmick and a half. Like the battery was like just like any other phone, and the interface sucked, and the camera really sucked. So that was my experience with Moto.
Okay.
Now I'm doing LG prepaid phones. Like that's fine for me. Like the cameras suck, but they do everything else any other phone can do, and they're
Good enough
cheap.
to get the job done. Okay.
Exactly, and I do videos and everything on my phone, so shit works.
Mhm. Yeah, probably more product reviews. Yeah, yeah.
Did,
That's
did you see? I know. You're in tune with RGT85. Did you see him selling the game collection to Phoenix Resale?
yeah, yeah. I saw that.
I thought that was a good move for Sean. Get rid of all that shit, man, and sell it all in one shot. You know, people talk bad about Phoenix Resale. He's probably the best reseller on YouTube,
Okay.
in my opinion, because there's guys who are resellers on YouTube, and they basically stick a gun in these people's ribs and rob them blind. Phoenix Resale at least gives these people close to what they're asking for, and
Hmm.
all parties are happy. You know, no one's getting ripped off. There's no sort of like there's no sort of tricking the seller into selling them something on the cheap.
Hmm.
You know, it's easy for me to rip the guy, but I can't rip the guy for that. I can rip the guy for taking shitty games and putting them on whatnot and boosting the price based on him selling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's typical. That's typical YouTuber stuff.
I mean, he's an emulation YouTuber now. he he's doing more emulation stuff now. I mean, did you see his World Gala review? Hmm. But what do you guys think of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming on the PC? Are you guys for it? Are you guys against it? Do you guys are like, Sony shouldn't really be doing this? Like, what do you guys think? I want to know your guys' thoughts. Want to know your guys' thoughts, and thank you, Throw Ali, for the comment. Thank you very much. Lavon, I see you, Lavon, with the Ray Charles shades. But yeah, thank you for the comment. Thank you for the comment. Thank you. It was inedible. uh Gonna try to get Ricky Brown in here. Yeah, gonna try to get him in here because I did, DM him the link or whatever. Sony trying to compensate for losing car profits. Oh, okay, 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 okay. You want to come on the live show still? Okay. To fund their first party games. Okay, throw AI. I see your point. I see your point. Okay, okay. I see your point. Oh, he's not online. So, yeah, the whole day and date thing, honestly, it's probably going to happen in the PlayStation 6 generation. Not this generation, but the PlayStation 6 generation. That is what I think day and date will happen. That's when I think it'll happen. PlayStation 6 generation. Not this generation, PlayStation 6 generation. Yeah. That's when I think it'll happen. That's when I think it will happen. No more, nothing less. I bet the Sony, hardcore people are like, they're feeling some type of way right now. They are feeling that pain. Ugh, pain, man. They're feeling that pain right now. They are feeling that pain. None more, nothing less. Because, slowly but surely, day and date's going to happen with the PlayStation single player games. It's going to happen. Not this generation, like I said, but the next generation. None more, nothing less. The PC market has a bigger installment base. Once sales are exhausted on their current consoles, Sony doesn't want to leave any money left on the table with the PC market. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. That is a good point. That's a good point right there. That's a good point. That's a good point. And also, too, there's a lot of people out there at the end of the day that just don't want to mess with PC. And that's pretty much the honest truth. Like, there's a lot of people out there that just still don't want to mess with PC like that. Yeah, like there's people out there that'll, make that, jump to PC gaming, go all the way with it, get that 4090, get the high spec CPU and all that. But then there are gamers out there that just still want to stick with their consoles. So there's gonna be a market for the PlayStation 6. Okay, I'm gonna send you the link right now, Ricky. I'm gonna send you the link on right now. I'm gonna send you the link right here. Here's the link. Here's the link. Here's the link. I put it in the live chat. Put it in the live chat. Yep. Steam Deck has definitely changed the game, Thrill Ali. It has definitely changed the game. Yeah, it's definitely made PC gaming more affordable. It definitely has. And there's probably people out there right now at this point that are using their Steam Decks as their primary desktop PC. I bet you there are plenty of people out there right now that are using that as their primary desktop PC. I don't think it will work because I'm on my cell. I will try. Oh, okay. Okay. At the stream. What's up?
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working now. It's working now.
We are live! Now, is it still working after we're live?
Mm-hmm.
So I popped in. I hear you talking PC, and I hear Steam Deck. All things that I'm interested in, of course. To the greatest producer of them all. What's good, brother? I didn't even realize you was streaming. I'm here at my son's.
Yeah. I DM'd you. Yeah.
I tried to. I don't know what something was going on where it kept throwing me out, and then it was slowing down. I saw it was another guy in here earlier, and then it just froze, and I was like, hopefully he's still streaming when I get home. So, so the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming to PC. I saw you post that. Well, like Thanos says, it was inevitable. You know, everybody knows, whether they want to believe it or not, numbers don't lie. The PlayStation fan base that owns the PlayStation 5 hardware, they don't have the engagement that they would like with their first-party titles. So therefore, they're going to continue to port them on PC. But the whole thing about them waiting 2-3 years, I don't know about that. I'm not saying it's going to happen day and date, but I doubt it's going to be 3 years, because if you wait that long, people won't be interested in it anymore.
I said for this generation, it's not going to happen in this generation. Maybe the PlayStation 6 generation. Maybe they will happen then.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility, because you're going to see, because you leave money out on the table out there. You know, you leave money on the table. You know, everybody that has a PC. So you got to understand, you got to think of this as from the top down. If the PC guy is the upper echelon, he spends the money. He spends the money on the hardware, the rig, or whatever. He's got the money to buy the game. So, you know, he's not gaming on a budget. A PC gamer doesn't game on a budget. He doesn't care what it costs. He just wants and some, well, can't speak for Parker, but for some guys, they don't care, you know, what money they want to spend on their PC. You know, some guys will spend $10,000. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, if they're telling me that the best experience for video games is going to be on PC, then I absolutely will entertain that platform, because I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer since 1985. So therefore, I'm all in. You know, that's what I would spend. Now, I have to say that it you know, listen, I haven't been a PC gamer for a week. It'll be a week in a couple of days, but it's a lot different than console. There is very different. You know, I'm thinking that it'll still download stuff when, you know, it's off, you know, kind of like the consoles do, but it doesn't. But you get used to that. But I tell you what, I also can get used to seeing 240 frames on a game. You ain't never gonna see that on a console, ever. I played Gears of War 5, 240 frames. It was crisp. It was beautiful. Something I've never ever done before. It was beautiful, and it was awesome, man. It was. I was like, holy crap! And it wasn't me just seeing it. I benchmarked it. I wanted to make sure that I was seeing what I was seeing and hearing what I was hearing. And it was true. There is a Santa Claus. And his name is RTX 4090. That's him. And it was good. It was good. So I tell you what, it's going to be hard, though. It's going to be hard to go from being a PC gamer to go back to console. And I think that's why Sony is doing what they're doing as far as making you wait. Because if you didn't, you would have absolutely no reason to own a PlayStation. The same thing they say about Xbox. There's no reason to own an Xbox. There'd be no reason to own a PS5 if that was the case.
Hold up. What are people out there that just want to pick up and play? So there's going to be a market for that PlayStation 6.
Of course, there's always a market for junk. That's just what it is. Everybody, listen, it's worth whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. I was told that once by somebody, and that is the closest thing to the truth I ever heard, by the fact that I'm going to die one day. It's the truth. If it's, somebody will pay whatever it's worth, and I mean, listen, console gaming, the games are more expensive on console. I get it. It's about $10 more. People say, "Oh, it's only $10." It's cheaper. And PC gamers have a reputation of thievery, but that's for another story.
That's a comment from Archer QB. Lavon, can we get ripped apart on PS4? You want to know what's funny about that, Rick? Because I remember you saying something at one point.
I lost a freaking bet for that because I bet Shake Capo. I bet him that $100 that the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart would come out on a PS4, and I lost. But the reason why I said that, or I made that bet, is because there was a developer or a guy in the gaming community that took a look at the game and he said, "Listen, this game is smoke and mirrors with what you claim its SSD can do." They were telling you that SSD can cure cancer. Like, it was ridiculous. I mean, as they were talking about that SSD the way that we talk about Chat, GPT, and AI today about what it could do, and it was all garbage. It was all garbage. But I guess you have to say something to make people buy your ish. You have to say something, rather it be outlandish, stuff like put 8K on the front of the box, things that are just not real. So to get people to buy your product, I'm still waiting for it. Hell, I got a $10,000 PC and I don't see anything in 8K that I can do. And if it was 8K, you know what it would be, Lavon? It would be like 8K 30. That's what it would be. It would be so bad that I don't think my monitor could do 5K, but it would be 5K like 60 or something like that. But yeah, man, you can't. People just say stuff, bro. And that's why, I mean, it's no different when you see political debates. They say stuff, and then what do they do? Two hours after the show, they do a fact check. Nobody fact checks it. Why the stuff is in production or when they get their hands on it. They just can't do 8K. But that damn sure was on the box. You have both systems. Did your PlayStation 5 say 8K on the box? Mine did. And that was a damn lie. So what's Lavon in here? Lavon digging in the crates? What do you got? Oh, yep, he's got his PS Drive. Look at this thing.
What did you say?
I said he got his PS Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that thing. The biggest next-gen console. And I don't mean it just because it's selling the Xbox for it. What I mean, because it is big. Huge console.
Stream ended.
Oh, what happened?
Man. Oh, the stream is still on. Okay.
Yeah. We need that.
What did you say?
I said, yeah, we need that. Lay it down on the side, Pudge, so it don't get caught up. Because if it does, it won't close.
Oh, you had to refresh. Okay. Thrill Ali. Okay. Yeah. So Armchair QB, it is going to PC. Yes. Yeah, it might be messed up, but hey, they gotta sell you on that PlayStation 5 somehow. They gotta sell you on getting this device right here, this PlayStation 5, for something. They gotta get that product selling somehow or some way. So Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart being PlayStation 5 exclusive at that time in 2021, it was a selling point for people to get that PlayStation 5. Oh, Armchair QB, you'll never get a PlayStation 5? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Are you just going to stick with the PlayStation 4?
He can't. He won't have any games to play. Like they're gonna get rid of the PS4 soon. I mean, except for those gas that gonna be on PS. I mean, PlayStation 4s out there. They're gonna keep those.
Some 10.2 teraflops with that SSD. They were pushing that through all. They were. I
mean, I don't know, man. For me, PlayStation's in a strange place. It's almost like they're talking out of both sides of their mouth. You know what I mean? It's like they're telling you, we believe in generations, and they tell you, chart that they release to the shareholders, they expect 60%, I believe, of their income.
You bought. Oh, you're gonna stick with PS4 and PS.
PlayStation is having identity, and I think you're right.
Man, Ricky's botting. I don't know what just happened. So Armchair QB, you're gonna stick with PS4, PS3, PS2, and PS1, huh? You're gonna really do that? So are you going to go the PC Armchair QB, or are you just going to do retro gaming? No PC? Okay, no PC. Okay, so you're just going to do retro gaming, huh? But yeah, PlayStation is in an interesting spot. So I feel like they're in this weird transition phase of something to where, like, there's still going to be single player games, but there's going to be a big focus when it comes to those live service game stuff. That's one of the things that I noticed with the PlayStation Showcase is the focus of live service games. That's the thing that I noticed. That's one of the things that I noticed, actually. Live service games being a focus. Yeah. So, are people getting tired? No, not that. How do I word this? Never mind, forget it. I was thinking of something, but I kind of forgot it. But man, it seems like to me, PlayStation is kind of becoming like Xbox. Them porting games to PC. that was something that Microsoft did in generation. That's when all that stuff started with the whole Xbox Play Anywhere. You can play on Windows 10 and you can play on the Xbox. You can do cross saves and all that stuff. Xbox been doing that since the last generation, the Xbox One generation. And Sony is pretty much in this generation been dibbling and dabbling with the whole, porting games to PC. I mean, yeah, it's not like day and date like Microsoft at this point, but they're trying it. So, yeah, PlayStation is in an interesting position. They're in a odd spot. So the whole live service game stuff, they're probably not gonna get that to where it's like amazing or anything like that. You wonder myself 10 live doing 10 live service games. Why? That's what I'm wondering. Like, why are they doing 10 live service games? Like, they could have just done, 5 to 6 or even 4 to 6 at max. But hey, it is what it is. But they just need one of them to succeed. They just need one live service game to succeed. That's what they need. Just one live service game to succeed. Yeah. Why is Sony releasing the Wii U Tablet? Probably because honestly, because they want to have their own handheld. Well, it's not really handheld; it's more like an accessory. They want to have something to, to just be there, to just an option, pretty much. Like the Logitech G Cloud, that's what people use for the Xbox. Like, it's there, it's an option, but is a lot of people going to buy it? I bet I doubt that. I don't think the Vita 2 is coming out in 2025. I think this, Project Q, that's the best that we're gonna get at this point, as far as having a PlayStation handheld or PlayStation Vita 2. This is the closest thing that we're gonna get at this point. Yeah, I saw that Splatoon copycat game. Yeah, I saw that. I definitely saw that. I definitely saw that. Yep, I did. Yeah, it's coming out on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Yep. It's coming out on those platforms as well. But if any one of you guys want to come in and express your thoughts, here's the link. Here's the link. I just put in the live chat. But yeah, man, Sony's been, copying and trying stuff out. in this generation. They've been trying out the porting games to PC. They're even trying out the handheld stuff. Oh, you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera if you want to come on the show. You don't have to be on camera. You don't. You don't have to be on camera. Yeah, like I said, they've been trying out the handheld thing, even with the Project Q. They've been doing the live service game stuff, as we just witnessed with this, live showcase that they had recently. Yeah. Yeah, Sony's been trying out stuff. Yeah. Do you guys think Fractions is coming out? Do you guys think The Last of Us Fractions is actually coming out? I think it might. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know at this point whether Fractions is coming out. Like, they're still making it and all that stuff, with a small team or whatever. But I'm just unsure at this point. Probably not. I'm probably not gonna get the PS5 Slim. Though here's a device that I will be getting, probably, will be that Nintendo Switch 2. I'll probably be getting that in 2024. I'll probably be getting that Nintendo Switch 2. But as far as, getting the PlayStation 5 Slim, factions, okay. Factions. Oh well, factions. Thank you, Thriller Ali. Thank you. Factions. So factions, I don't know when it's gonna come out. No, I have not seen the new Silent Hill trailer. I have not. I don't know why I thought it was Fractions for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, Ricky Brown is back. Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I was in the car, man. We lost the connection. I'll just say that.
Do you think Last of Us Factions is coming out? Do you think it's coming out?
I think you will see Last of Us Factions when you see well, let's see. The chances of seeing Last of Us Factions. Factions. Let me make a. Let's see here. I think you'll see Scalebound before you see Last of Us Factions. I don't think it's going to come out. And if it does come out, I what? You might see a strategy where Factions comes out for The Last of Us 3. And I think you'll see like Last of Us 3 characters in there and stuff like that. I think the whole Last of Us 2 thing, you got to kind of separate you, so you got to move on from it because, it didn't make it. So, I mean, that's what I think. I think, it's, yeah, unfortunately.
What were you saying about Sony having that identity crisis?
Want to do? They don't know what end of the pool they want to swim in. They have no idea. They don't know. They want to. Do you want to do live service games? You want to do those one-player story-driven games? Can't do both. You can't. You cannot do both. As much dedication as you make these polished one-player games that everybody seems to love and cap for, and that's good. That's wonderful. But I'm gonna tell you, there's certain things like look, you're either gonna be a sprinter or a marathon runner. Can't do both. Can't do both. So something has to get, and I get it. They want to do both. That's why they invested all that dang money in the Bungie. But as you can see, even Bungie can't help them right now. They're trying. Bungie probably told them, "Look, man, yeah, you guys might want to just break this team up." Because think about it though, Lavon. You're in a team that specializes in one-player games, trying to make a multiplayer games as a service game. So it's not going to be easy. I mean, you can say the same thing for Turn 10 trying to do Fable.
You think Naughty Dog bit more that they can chew?
Absolutely, no pun intended. Absolutely. I think here's what happened. The worst thing that could happen to any company, they start looking at the receipts for Fortnite, Warzone, COD, stuff like that. And they're like, you know what? We want a game like that. That's what we want. Because that's what people are paying to play. They pay. Money is the root of all evil, young man. And these guys, they want to make money. And the only way not the only way, but one of the ways you make money in video games is these games as a service. The one-player games that they make, The Last of Us, the God of Wars, the Ghost of Tsushima, those games cost over $100 million to make. Yeah, I get it. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart doesn't cost that kind of money to make, but it also doesn't sell that kind the way that those games sell either. You just gotta. It's expensive. That's why somebody was saying that you'll start seeing fewer, those first party one-player bangers by Sony because they cost too much to make. I think David Jaffe was saying that. And who would know better than him? Everybody makes fun of him, the Sony fanboys, because they think that he's bitter that he doesn't work there anymore. But he makes a good point. And Jaffe's saying, "Hey, look, I don't see how this can continue when you have a service like a Game Pass." Yeah, I get it. It's $15 a month or whatever, but you're getting a whole bunch of games for $15 or $10, and that's residual income every month. But when you put $200 million into a game, gun to your head now, you got to sell, tens of millions of copies of that game in order to make money. Because if you don't, they're going to do you like they did Days Gone. See what they did to that franchise? I thought that was a decent game, but it didn't sell the 20 million that Horizon Zero Dawn sold. It didn't sell the 20 million that God of War sold, but that game cost a lot of money to make. I believe Ben Studios made that game, and that game cost them a lot of money. And that too was ported to the PC, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was ported to PC. Yeah. So there you have it.
Days Gone.
Yeah, Days Gone. You know what? I might get that. I gotta see how much it is. If it's like $10, I'll get it right now. But I ain't gonna be paying.
Armchair QB. No, I won't be playing darts and cornhole in 2023 or 2024 on the Miko cell phone app. Nope, I didn't blacken my eye. Or anything like that, Dan. I just choose to put on these shades because why the heck not, man? Why the heck not?
That's right. Let him know.
I hope that answers your question, Dan. Hope that answers your question. So, yeah, I feel like Sony at this point are in a weird transition phase. Like, do they want to stick with the single player games as their bread and butter? They also trying this live service stuff, and like they also trying out the putting their games on the PC. Heck, they're even trying out the Project Q handheld as their their handheld thing or whatever. Yeah, they're you seeing like they're trying all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, they're throwing.
The question is, will it work? Will it work?
Not all of it. Some of it will. Not all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they have an out though. They have a way out. They have a way out because if the game fails, they're making Ghost of Tsushima movies. They're making Days Gone series or a show or whatever they're doing. Last of Us 2 is going to get a show. Last of Us is going to get a second season. So, when they make these shows, maybe it can, rehype the interest in some of these games. I mean, it did for The Last of Us. You saw what The Last of Us show did for The Last of Us game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did well for it. So, who's to say that when this what they had a show of it had Sweet Tooth and what is that game?
Rick, hold on. Armchair QB. Lavon, what is the oldest game console you own, and do you have games for it and play it still? I got the PlayStation 3, which is actually right here, as you can see. This is my PlayStation 3 Slim that I gotten back in 2021. Yeah, that's the oldest gaming system that I have in this house. So yeah, it's just the PlayStation 3, and I do play it from time to time. I definitely do play it time to time. What were you saying, Ricky? What were you saying? Thank you for the $2, Tommy Bull. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for the support. Hold on. Thank you very much.
$2.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank
bro,
you.
Lavon's worth more than $2, man. dig deeper in that pocket.
Oh, okay,
Fuck?
yeah. Okay,
Yo,
so
Lavon, one of my favorite moments on your channel was when you first introduced your PayPal link, and there was so much, like, you were happy because you had this PayPal, this avenue of revenue coming to you, and then like 2 weeks later, you posted a video saying like, "You motherfuckers, I have a PayPal link. Use it." It was fucking hilarious to me.
okay. Yeah.
Hey, so you want to see somebody treating a PlayStation 3 the right way? This guy Dean TV, he made a video about Amico, right?
Okay.
And he was so upset about his he was so happy to get his Amico that he took a fucking hammer to his PlayStation 3. And blood was coming out of the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 was talking back to him. It was hilarious.
Well, I do have Lavon. I don't do PayPal, but if you start a Patreon, I might donate there. I don't know. What were you saying, Ricky? What were you saying?
Ricky's on mute.
Oh, he's on mute.
Ricky,
I was saying that PlayStation has an out, bro. Like if those games don't work, they got these series and these movies that will.
Yeah.
So they have an out, and like I said, it can rehype interest in the games. I mean, it did it before. You saw what Last of Us happened. I'm pretty sure when they have a Twisted Metal series or something like that, they'll probably get people to buy Twisted Metal or whatever. I mean, that's kind of how that stuff works.
Ricky, you said you've been gaming since 85.
1985. Well, actually, probably before then, but I didn't know what I was doing until 1985.
Atari or NES?
In television.
Oh my God! Look at you with those shitty controllers.
Yep, with a bunch of buttons that you didn't use. And I remember the television had a voice box for when certain games you played, it would talk. It was a black box that would talk. When you played baseball, strike one, strike two.
They had the tape game. Did Intellivision have the tape games? Or was that was like Sinclair, or that was like Odyssey? I think had that.
No, they didn't have the tape. No, they didn't have that. But they did have He-Man. They did have Qbert. They did have Burger Time. That was when I played Burger Time.
I saw an upload, right? I got an echo going on. Someone put Pikachu above Qbert on the rating of mascots.
Well, that's for video games that wouldn't work. Not Pikachu. I mean, he can't. I mean, he just started this in what, mid-90s. Pikachu was on video games.
Exactly.
There was in the 70s, bro.
my argument is there wouldn't be a fucking Pikachu if there was no Qbert.
Hell no.
Albert, you got a question. Have you seen the new NLG video about Amico cornhole on cell phone? Have you seen that video?
No, but I'm gonna watch it as soon as I get off. Mike Mullis. I've been waiting to do a reaction video to Mike Mullis. Joe Camel. This guy is he thinks he's the godfather of Pro Amico. Big tough guy. You know Mike Mullis.
No, I don't actually.
Yeah, so he's a big tough guy. He thinks he's I mean, I'm not trying to gaslight you or nothing, but he thinks a guy like you is small potatoes. Meanwhile, Intellivision picked you to be it as a spokesperson for the first video. You're right there in the front. Did he pick Mike Mullis? No. They gave Mike Mullis a console to review, and look how he handled that. So, yeah, I'm gonna whoever said that in the comment section, I'm gonna watch that as soon as I get back to my spot and expect an upload on it. Because that whole thing, let me tell you, Lavon, I haven't checked to see if you've done an upload on that yet. Television going to mobile, but Goose did a great video.
In television games going to other platforms like Shark and Astro Smash.
Right.
Yeah.
Astro Smash, Cornhole. Cornhole is not going to any console yet. But let me tell you, these fucking guys, Goose did a great video. He took all the times Tallarico said that these games cannot be played on any console but Intellivision Amico.
Yep. Yeah.
So what they're doing now contradicts everything that the president said. And I want to. They got to get that money. And I want to address something because I don't know if you watched it, but my man DT did a great video on Smash JT and his position on these new games coming to mobile. So he basically said that fucking, what did he say? So he basically said that, what I had a whole point. He said that he alluded to the fact that Mike Kennedy walked away from this whole Amico thing a millionaire. And he wasn't clear whether or not Mike Kennedy was involved. I did the research. Mike Kennedy was there when Intellivision was called Gen 2. Intellivision Gen 2, before it was Amico. Mike Kennedy was right there. He was like more important than Tallarico. This is before they got Tallarico on the hook. So anybody who's confused whether it was a scam or not, just look at that.
All right, so I think I'm going to end this stream. Thank you, Ricky, for coming, and thank you, Albert, for coming. Thank you.
Well, thanks for the invite, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, chat, for watching the stream. Thank you, viewers, for watching this. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace out. Bye.
Later, Ricky. Later, Lavon.
Thanks.
Salute. 50 deep.